Let me quickly show you how you can do very good in Read Aloud. I know I will get very low score because of fluency. See, you must avoid these 3 big mistakes. Let's start. Around 250 million years ago, 700... Although I missed a few words, let's see what happens. See, you still get 74. First part is fluency. Second, let's try listening.
Scientists are always asking the government for more money.
Hi everyone, I'm Rafiel Hisham. Those of you who haven't watched my videos on YouTube, let me just give you a quick introduction about myself. Last year, while I was preparing for my PTE exam in April 2023, I just realized that there are very few simple strategies that you can use to get full marks, or easily you can get 79 plus. So in this course, I will share with you all my strategies that I use to get 90 in speaking, 90 in listening, and for reading and writing, I think I got 84. So hopefully after watching my whole course, you will be able to get similar marks like me. All you need to do is practice my strategies. Good luck. Let's start with speaking section. In speaking, you have 5 sections. Number 1, read aloud. 2, repeat sentence. Number 3, describe image. Number 4, retell-lecture. And finally, number 5, answering short questions. The first task you will get in your PTE exam is read aloud, which I call the king of PTE, because read aloud is very, very important. Not only it contributes to your speaking, also contributes to your reading as well. So if you're doing well in read aloud, you will get marks for speaking as well as reading. And on both of the sections, I think it gives you almost 30% of the marks. So if you're doing good in read aloud, you're getting 30% in your speaking as well as reading. So this is very important. Let me quickly show you how you can do very good in read aloud and what this section is all about. The website I'm currently using is ApeUni, and I got the VIP subscription because I really like this website. Now let's start with read aloud. I'll just show you quickly what this is about. So here you will see there's a paragraph written here, and it says, look at the text below. In 40 seconds, you must read the text aloud as naturally and clearly as possible. You have 40 seconds to read aloud. What we need to do is we will get 40 seconds to read. Basically, we need to just read this section here. Before providing you guys the tips and tricks for read aloud, let me explain to you how you're going to get marked on this section. First part is fluency, second, pronunciation, and third is content. For first part, the fluency, all you need to do is read in a natural tone. You don't have to speak super fast, and don't try to be too slow. Like, don't take too much pauses and don't stammer. Try to speak in a natural flow. Second thing is pronunciation. In this section, you don't have to have a very good accent, or you don't have to be a native speaker. Like, I don't have an Australian accent, or I'm not a native speaker as well, but all I do is I speak each of the words very clearly. See how I'm speaking? Like with an open mouth, very clearly. Like if you speak this way, hello, my name is Rafiel, nice to meet you. It's not clear. You have to be crystal clear. Say the words in a way that the AI can recognize each of your words. The clearer you are, the better score you will get. The way I'm speaking, you just have to be that. Like, just be fluent and be clear. And the third section is content. So you don't have to be very worried about content, because you just need to try reading each of the words, and as long as you read every single words, you will get full marks for content. But the most important strategy for read aloud is you have to be fluent. Right now, I will show you 2 examples. One is a very bad example, which you shouldn't do, like mistakes you have to avoid. And then I will show you the perfect example, which is how you can get 90 or at least 79 plus. First, let me show you the bad one. The one where students usually make a lot of mistakes and it really brings their score down. Let's start. Around 250 million years ago, 700 species of reptiles closely related to the modern day crocodile roamed the earth. Now, New research reveals how a complex interplay between climate change, species competition, and habitat can help explain why just 23 species of crocodiles survived today. So if you have noticed here, I was taking way too many pauses and I wasn't speaking clearly. So let's check the score now, but I'm pretty sure I won't get good marks for fluency and I won't get good marks for pronunciation as well. Oh my god, see, terrible. I just managed to get 23 out of 90. The lesson to learn from this read aloud was you should avoid stammering. I was stammering too much and my pronunciation was not clear. I was speaking like this. See? This is not clear. You have to speak clearly and don't stress too much about words. Like if you miss 1 or 2 words, that won't hamper. But if you're stammering and you're taking too many pauses, it will surely bring your score down. So make sure, even if you miss 1 word, don't stress, just keep on reading with a flow. Now I will show you how you can get great marks on Read Aloud. Just follow my strategy. Let's start. Around 250 million years ago, 700 species of reptiles closely related to the modern-day crocodile roamed the earth. Now new research reveals how a complex interplay between climate change, species competition, and habitat can help explain why just 23 species of crocodiles survive today. See, this is how you should do it. Just speak with a flow and make sure your pronunciation is good. I hope I'll get good marks here. Let's see. Alright, it's still scoring. Wow, see, I got 90 out of 90 and it just took me 19 seconds to finish my reading because I was very fluent. I really hope I'm able to make you understand why it's so important to maintain fluency here. Even if you miss 1-2 words, that's fine, but make sure you maintain fluency and you don't take too many long pauses and speak very clearly, open mouth. If you can follow these simple strategies, you will surely get good marks. You might even get 90 like me. In your exam, you will have 4 to 7 read alouds. And if you can ace this, if you can do good in read aloud, trust me, it will become very, very easy for you to get good marks in PTE. Because as I said earlier, read aloud is the king. After read aloud, the next section would be repeat sentence. Repeat sentence can sometimes be a little tricky for students, and this is also very, very important because it contributes marks for both speaking and listening. But you don't have to panic because in the next part, I will teach you very easy and simple hacks for you to do good in repeat sentence as well. Also, just a very quick note. For those of you watching this from my YouTube channel, this video only covers the speaking section and the next week I'll try to upload the writing section as well. But if you want everything together, like the whole package, you can just directly buy my course on Udemy. You can find the link in the description, and the best thing about that course is I have uploaded a 2 hours full mock exam of my PTE. Here you can see how I give my PTE exam. From speaking to reading, listening, it's all there. And the best news is there's 50% off for a very limited time. So if you want, you can go and have a look. Now let me show you all what repeat sentence is. You will hear a sentence. Please repeat the sentence exactly as you hear it. Let's try listening.
Scientists are always asking the government for more money.
You will hear a sentence which will be usually 7 to 10 words long, and once they finish, you just have to repeat that sentence. That's what is repeat sentence. Just like read aloud, fluency is the king here. The video I will be showing you guys now will provide you all the demonstrations or all the samples how even by speaking fluently with missing few words, you can still get good marks. So just watch this video and you will get to know how you can do very good in repeat sentence as well. Our strategy number 1 is for repeat sentence. The marking criteria for repeat sentence are based on 3 things. First, content. Second, fluency. And third, pronunciation. So it's very important for you to focus on fluency and pronunciation as they contain a higher percentage of marks compared to content. Even if you miss a few words from the sentence, don't panic. Just try being fluent and be clear. Just like my last video, I will show you some samples here as well, how to do it. Also, make sure when the recording starts, just start speaking straight away. Don't wait, don't pause for anything, because it's gonna deduct marks for fluency. Strategy number 2 is also for repeat sentence. You must avoid these 3 big mistakes. Number 1 is hesitation. Number 2, repetition. And number 3 is long pauses. Don't take long pauses while saying the sentence. Hesitation is like stammering or taking a lot of pauses, saying like, I have been, like this, you know? You shouldn't do this. You should be fluent, just finish the sentence. Doesn't matter what you remember or if you miss a word, just be fluent. Now I will give a repeat test exam and show you how hesitating and taking long pauses can make you lose marks, even if you're getting 100% in the content, which means even if you're getting each of the words correctly from the sentence.
Most of the student advisors are extremely helpful.
Most of the student advisors are extremely helpful. So we have submitted and now it's time for score. Even though I got all the words correctly, I know I will get very low score because of fluency. See? So I got 90 out of 90 in content, but because I was slow and I was stammering and I did a lot of hesitations, I got very low score for the pronunciation and fluency, which means overall I got only 28 out of 90, which is not worth it. That's why my advice is to focus more on fluency and pronunciation, which means try to speak the sentence fast and also clearly. Don't wait or don't take any pauses. One more important thing, once you have finished speaking, just don't wait for anything. Press the next button straight away. Because sometimes the AI detects these pauses and it minimizes your marks from the fluency, which we don't want. Now what happens if you hear the sentence and forget the last few words? Here comes tip number 3. So when this happens, first thing is don't panic. What we will do is first repeat the words we remember. Just repeat the words you remember from the sentence, and then you add filler words. Filler words means you just add up some words from your own. It doesn't have to make sense. Just add something. Just say something, whatever you have. I'm giving you an example right now.
Most of the student advisors are extremely helpful.
So for example, in this example, I forgot everything. I can just remember most of the student. Now, what I will do is, I will add some few words with most of the student. Let me show you. Most of the students are getting married next year. Let's submit. So what I did is, I forgot the words and I just replaced it with something which doesn't have to make sense. I did it just to maintain my fluency. Let me show you the scoring. Although I missed a few words, let's see what happens. See? You still get 74. Even though I missed a few words from the sentence, I still managed to get 74, which is a very good score. This is why I'm telling again and again, don't panic if you miss a few words. Just maintain the fluency and be clear. Don't hesitate and don't take pauses. That's all for repeat sentence. And in the worst case scenario where you can't even remember a single word, you just make a sentence of your own and say it fluently. For example, if I can't remember anything, I would say something like, I'm very happy because I reached 2,000 subscribers yesterday. So my advice is, instead of just sitting there and saying nothing, you just say something, like say a line, because it will at least give you marks for fluency and pronunciation, even if you don't get marks for the content. At least you're getting some marks. As you have already watched my videos, all you need to do now is practice, practice, and practice. Just keep practicing. For some students, it takes a bit of time to get into that habit of getting good marks in repeat sentence. But all you need to do is just keep practicing and make sure you follow the strategies I told you. Remember fluency and in a flow, avoid hesitations and stammering, and you will be good. Trust me. After repeat sentence, the next section you will get is describe image. This is what a describe image looks like. It can be a graph, it can be a pie chart, or even a picture. All you need to do is speak about this image for 40 seconds. You will also get 25 seconds to take preparation. This section can be very difficult or overwhelming for some students, but that's why I am here to make things super simple for you. Just like read aloud and repeat sentence, again, fluency is the most important thing here as well. You don't have to worry about your grammar or whether what you're speaking is making sense or not. Doesn't matter. All you need to speak is fluently. And for this section, I got a very good template for you. By using that, you can easily get good marks in describe image. So let me teach you guys the magic. This is our template. You can exactly use the same thing and easily score marks. Let me show you a demo to boost your confidence. So here is our question. And let's start. Here is a picture in front of me. I have 40 seconds to talk about this picture. From the picture, I can see annual library visits, walls, visits, millions. From this picture, I can see 5, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, 5.5, and 5.6. From this picture, I can also see the years, which starts from 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. There are many points in this picture. One is maximum and one is minimum. Overall, the picture was very informative. Thank you. So what I did is I just tried speaking all those words I got from my template, and on the brackets I just use keywords from the image. Now we are waiting for getting marks. Hopefully we will get good score. Still scoring. Come on. Perfect. Here we go. So I got 90 out of 90. Here is a picture in front. And for fluency, I got 79 out of 90. And for pronunciation, I got 78 out of 90. I think for the fluency, I could have done much better because I stopped for a while in the middle. Otherwise, I could have easily gotten over 85 plus in fluency. But hopefully, I managed to let you guys know how you can get easily good marks here. If you guys have noticed, I was speaking exactly the same things from here and for here, like keywords from the image. When I said from the picture I can see, then I started saying all these words here. Like I said, I can see annual library visits, I can see, I can see visits, and then I said all these numbers here. So basically in this bracket, after I can see, you will just say all these words, all the keywords from this picture, whether it's a graph or a pie chart, you will just take all the words from this picture. Like try saying as many words as you can, and then you can just finish saying overall the picture was very informative. And that's how you will get good marks in describe image as well. You have to trust me. All you need to do is speak fluently. Remember, in PTE, there is no physical examiner. There's just an AI. It's a robot, like a software. All it checks is your fluency, and it's gonna check whether you are taking keywords from the graph or the image. And if you can ensure these two things, you will easily get good marks. Like 79 plus is a piece of cake. Even for this one, I thought my fluency was not that up to the mark, but still see, I got 79. I'm pretty sure if I try another one, I can easily get 85 plus on fluency as well. So that's the lesson for you guys. For those of you watching directly from Udemy or any other platform, you can directly get access to all my templates, including describe image. All you need to do is click there and download the resources. And for those of you who are watching through YouTube, unfortunately, you guys have to direct message me on Facebook or Instagram. But the problem is sometimes I just get thousands of messages and it gets very hard to reply each one of you. But I'll try my best at least to provide each of you my templates. Or maybe I'll try providing the templates for speaking section at least here in the comment section of this video for you guys. And as I said earlier, if you want to get the whole package together And if you don't want to wait for the rest of the speaking, reading, and listening section, you can just go to Udemy and get this course, which is 50% off currently and which is for a very limited time. Also, as a bonus, you are getting a full recording of my 2 hours mock exam when you buy that course. So our next section is Read Aloud-lecture. So let me show you what this is about. You will hear a lecture. After listening to this lecture, in 10 seconds, please speak into the microphone and retell what you have heard from the lecture in your own words. You will have 40 seconds to give your response. Basically, you will be hearing a lecture which might be on average 60 to 90 seconds. After you listen to the lecture, you will get 10 seconds to take preparation, and then the microphone will start and you have to just summarize the lecture. Now, are you thinking how good it would be if there was a template for this as well? Yes, I got your back. See how easy I'm making all these things for you? This is my template for Read Aloud-lecture. First, we will start by saying the given lecture was on various categories. From the lecture I can hear. In this bracket, it's all the keywords that you will note down after while hearing the lecture. So try noting down as many words you can while you hear the lecture. Let me quickly show you a demo of how to get good marks in Read Aloud-lecture. I will start one now, and while hearing I will just write down the keywords, and that's how I will, after writing down the keywords, I will just use my template and try to get marks here.
In this lecture, I'd like to focus on the vital role of sustainable business practices in shaping our future. In an era of environmental challenges, the way businesses operate can have far-reaching impacts on our planet and society. Sustainable business isn't just about reducing environmental use and supply chains. Companies are uncovering new, more efficient ways of operating. This innovation is not just beneficial for the environment. It's a catalyst for economic growth and job creation. In conclusion, the move towards sustainable business practices
You don't have to
represents a
write down
significant
all the words,
opportunity
just
for both
write down
environmental
10 to
preservation and
15 should be
economic
fine.
prosperity. As future leaders and consumers, your choices and actions will be instrumental in driving this positive change.
Positive, I think I'm good. I got 7 seconds, so let me just get ready. The given lecture was on various categories. From the lecture, I can hear supply chain, positive, society, business, vital, and focus. Also in this lecture, I can hear society, planet, challenges, impact, consumer, innovation, and global. In this lecture, I can also hear environment, conclusion, supply chain, focus. Overall, this lecture was very significant and informative. It's as simple as it is. Now let's check our score. Submit. Hopefully I'll get good marks here. Click to score. The given lecture was on various I don't want to hear it. From the lecture. See, I don't know how, so content 90 out of 90, fluency was really good. I don't know how I got less marks for pronunciation, which is 74. Like still I got overall 83, but maybe because some of the words I fumbled a bit and I repeated, that time I lost marks in pronunciation because I was not that confident while speaking. Still I got 83, and that's pretty good. Also, the other thing, describe image and Read Aloud-lecture is not that important. Like, it's not as important as repeat sentence and read aloud. Also, I will give you a marking criteria where you can see each of the sections and how important they are and how many percentage each of the section holds. Like, let's say repeat sentence, read aloud is 30% for your speaking. So how much marks does describe image and Read Aloud-lecture contributes? I will give you a note for that at the end of this speaking section. Now, this is our last section on speaking, which is answer short questions.
What do we call the clothes that need washing?
Let me just show you what this is about.
What do we call the clothes that need washing?
So basically, they will just ask a question and we have to answer it. To be honest, let me tell you, this is the least important section of PTE. This section doesn't even contribute 5% of the total marks in PTE. During my exam, I think I got 4 to 5 questions and I had to answer them. Out of 5 or 6, I think I just answered 1 or 2 and the rest I just said I don't know. because I know that this is not that important and I didn't know the answer. I just said I don't know. You really don't have to worry about this section. If you know the answer, just say that. And if you don't know, just say I don't know. And you will be fine. Trust me. Even after scoring 2 out of 6 questions, I still got 90 on speaking. So this section is not at all important. So that's all for speaking section. If you're watching on Udemy, you can just click next to start watching the writing section. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will try my best to upload the writing section by next week. But if it's very urgent or you want the whole package, I've already given the link. You can buy the whole course. And if not, I'll try my best to upload it next week. Also, after uploading the writing video on YouTube next week, I'll try uploading listening as soon as possible. And for the rest of the section, writing, listening, and others, I will come with very good strategies so that you guys can get the best score in PTE. Till then, goodbye.